So, I had my worst November ever, and we're going to take a look. Now, in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at my income report for the month of November. Now, this video is also part of a playlist, and if you'd like to see the rest of those videos, you can click right there right now in the corner of the screen. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the lifetime of my account. Now we can see I've been publishing since November 2018 and now we're in December 2022. And I have 4,078 books, and over lifetime with those books I've made $141,000. Now if we scroll down to round about here, that's because I've now sold 71,583 books. Now that is just insane to think that there's over 71,000 books out in the world which I personally created. Now that's taking a quick look at lifetime of my account. Now let's go over to November, because my November earnings were extremely low. Now normally I have a few different books that do extremely well over the Q4 period. Now when I say extremely well, they normally have a BSR of under 5,000, and some years it goes a lot lower than that. But this year those books just didn't perform as well. Now they still sold really well, just not extremely well. So because of this, my November earnings are extremely low compared to previous years. But my December is actually looking pretty good, as you're going to see nearer the end of the video. Now, for the month of November, I made $2,748. Now, not all of this is profit because I was running ads. I was running ads in the US and also here in the UK. So nearer the end of the video, we'll deduct my ad spend from my royalties to see my profit. But nonetheless, altogether, I've done $2,748. So a little bit low compared to previous years, because if we go over to here, last November I did around 4,000. The November before that, again another 4,000. And then the November before that, around 3,000. So just here we can see with the $2,748 is a little bit low compared to previous years. Now if we take a look at my earnings, we can see my lowest day was here with around $36. My highest day at the end of the month making around $173. Now if we change this to units, we can see that the lowest day was only around about 20 sales. My highest day was around 79. Now let's change this back to earnings and start having a little look. Now if we scroll down, we can see that 3 of my books brought in most of my royalties. If we take a look just here at earnings by marketplace, we can see that 84% came from Amazon.com, 10% from here in the UK, around 3% in Canada, then just a little bit on other marketplaces. If we change that here, that's around 2,300 from Amazon.com, 275 from here in the UK, and around $80 from Canada. Now, just here we can see earnings by day of the week. This is a new feature which Get Book Report has recently added, so you can see an average of your earnings day by day. Now if we scroll down to here, we can see that I actually sold 1,316 books, and that made me that $2,748. Now if we take a look at a few of my best sellers for the month of November, we can see that this one sold 284 units, making $738. Now this one I was running ads on. This second one I sold 174, making $349. This one is all organic because I can't run ads on this. This one I was running ads as well, where I sold 191 units, making $328. This one, my fourth one, I can't run ads on this, so this is all organic as well, where I sold 155 units, making $310. And let's do one more just here, where I sold 74 units, making $160. Now, if we scroll down, we can see all of the other sales that I have had for the month of November. And a lot of my books just sell a few copies here and there, but we can see those little copies soon add up. Now, let's go back up to the top here, because this $2,748 is not all profit. So let's head on over to my advertising account. Now, over lifetime, we can see that I've spent around about $25,000. That's since 2019. I've made $88,000 in sales, had around 110,000 clicks, making 10,000 orders just from my ads, with my ACOS around 29%. Now, if we take this and take a look at last month, just here, we can then see how much I spent. So for the month of November, I spent $900, making $2,900 in sales, with around 5,500 clicks, making 349 orders, with that ACOS around 30%. Now, my break-even ACOS on most of the ads which I'm running at the minute is around 33%. So this 30% is actually looking pretty good. Now, that's for the month of November, and for my US. If we go over to my UK advertising account, we've already gone on last month, we can see that I've spent £92, making £296 in sales, with 1,000 clicks, 56 orders, with that ACOS around 31%. Now, if we take this £92 and 69p, plug that into a converter, that's round about $113. So, let's go back over to my earnings, which is around $2,748.02. I've got that in the calculator just here. Let's go over to my Amazon.com advertising account, and let's deduct that 900, so take away 968. Then we have to deduct my UK spend as well, which is around $113. So minus 113.65, and let's go back over to here. So my profit, let's do equals $1,733.69. So, not as good as previous Q4s or Novembers that I've previously had, but nonetheless I'm still extremely happy with this. Any sales which I make through low content book publishing, I'm always extremely happy with. But this is to be expected. You know, nothing's ever smooth sailing. You're always going to have your ups and downs within your businesses. So November was a really low month for me, where I only did $2,748. Now, looking at previous Novembers, it is quite low. But then this month, December, I've already done $1,815. And the last few days have been pretty good, with also having my best day. Oh, look, another sale just came in. Having my best day so far of Q4, where I made $340. So this is the thing about business. Any business, you're going to have your ups, you're going to have your downs. One month you could have your best month ever, the next you could have your lowest month ever. This is just the reality of having a business. And I've always spoke about this. So if we go back over to here, even on my best months, so right here, this was February of this year, where I made $7,000. Even here, I was saying that I could have my best month ever, and then the next month I could have my lowest month ever. So nothing's ever guaranteed. I was kind of relying on my seasonal books to do just as well this year, but for whatever reasons, and there's going to be multiple reasons, but for whatever reasons, they just didn't perform as well this year. So I'm still extremely happy with my results. I still want to share them and show them you, because I try to be as transparent as I possibly can when it comes to earning an income online, and specifically with low content books. But I like to show you that it's not all sunshines and rainbows, and that you will have your ups and downs. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.